Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to Sakura Knight. Back to proper recording. That's right, the pop filter is back because the arm is back, so yeah. Hopefully now the quality of at least the sound from the commentary will go up again after going down lately, because I didn't have the pop filter at all. Anyway, a few days pass, but I'm still no closer to finding clues about Tart's whereabouts or my mother's sword. I'm beginning to lose hope, but it's hard to remain melancholy when Felicia is by my side. No. Now we're talking. No matter how bleak my mood, she's always there to cheer me up. She keeps me going despite my anxieties. With Felicia's leadership, the pair of us continue to take on quests at the local guild, of course. We've been in Grimoire less than a week, but we are already building quite a name for ourselves. Our quests increase in difficulty the more tasks we accomplish, and our earnings go up accordingly. We shouldn't have to worry about finances for a little while, at least. But there is always more work to be done. And so, Felicia and I find ourselves in Grimoire's Guild once more on one uneventful morning. Greetings, young adventurers! Adventurers? Right, adventurers. I must say, it's quite pleasant to see you again. You're becoming something of a permanent fixture around this place. Your pretty smile certainly helped lift my spirits. They don't seem to be smiling, for Alex greets us with an easy, familiar wave and a bright smile. She was suspicious of Felicia and I at the beginning, but now we've taken on so many quests, all with positive results. I think her opinion on us has started to thaw. I'm not sure if she believes that Felicia's princess, or that I'm the author of the famous Cressida, but at least she isn't looking down on us anymore. That's progress, at least. The other adventurers in the guild, however, are less accommodating. It's those young cats again. What are they doing here? This guild is no playground.
If that kid gets to convince she's Cressida's daughter, what a joke.
They're showing us all up. I shouldn't let them go by either of our leagues. They don't belong here. No. To be honest, I would say someone who says something like this don't belong there. I'd be like, if I was in Alex's shoes, I'd be like, no quests for you for next month. For having, you know, shitty thinking. Anyway, Alex glares at the bitter adventurers, her hands on her hips. I'm the one who runs the establishment, and I'll be the one who decides who can work here and who can't. You have no say in the matter. You know what? Maybe now. If being upstaged by two young women bothers you so very much, you're welcome to take on more quests of your own, if you can.
As we should have to prove our worth.
Yes, I mean, come on, you are a no-name. Yes, you should.
Hey, I'm tough being upstaged by two delusional gals.
Somehow I get the feeling they don't like us very much.
Oh, ignore them. We're just feeling antsy and emasculated because they can figure out why there's been more monsters in the forest than usual lately.
There are?
That's right. There have been numerous reports over the last month of increased monster activity deep in the woods.
Many of my adventurers have tried to find the cause. They ventured far into the forest, armed to the teeth. But they were so soon swarmed by monsters, they had to retreat. We suspect this might be the work of a winged mage. But that didn't concern you. I don't think you're ready to venture that far into the forest. The quest I would like to offer you today does involve you in the fighting, for you might have to cut down a few stray monsters, of course.
I would like you to go to the woods and collect a crop of Lula Flora. It should help heal the wounds of the few hardy adventurers who hurt themselves during the line of duty. These flowers are located in a cave within the woods, and they are guarded by a clan of wolf girls.
Sign me up! I'll go. They don't need to. I'll go. It's fox girls, wolf girls, and then you can think about cat girls. That's right. That's how it is. Does it even? Yeah, it does. Anyway. These wolf girls are very protective of these flowers. You will need to strike a bargain with them if you want to succeed. It's quite a delicate operation, but trust you can do it. Are you interested? If it will help people, then of course, I shall be more than happy to accept this quest. What about you, Estelle? Would you care to accompany me?
Yeah, I would. We've completed every quest together so far, and I see no reason for that to change.
I'm not worried about the increase of monsters Alex told me about. But it should be fine. The wolf guard territory isn't that far into the woods, so we shouldn't run into any powerful foes. At least I hope we don't. Who knows?
It truly is a glorious day. The air smells so very sweet and fresh and the sky so blue.
Same. I don't understand why people are outside for. Because of reasons. Seriously, like, the only time I'm going out right now is number 1, dog. Walk the dog. And we are already cutting his normal routine short. Number 2, grocery shopping. And I actually put on a mask. You can check the Instagram and you will see what I'm talking about. Number 3, which happened once, to pick up the arm from the parcel locker. So there is no contact with anyone there. Technically, normally, you know, if you were sticking into the screen, the code and so on, yes, it would be like that. But luckily enough, there is an app which allows you to open it, the locker, you know, without using that screen. So it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, not that I really particularly do anything else than that to prevent myself from getting infected, but never mind. Felicia hums to herself as we walk through the forest, her arms swinging by her sides. The grass rustles with every footstep, and the breeze runs through her pink hair. I mean, I don't like, you know, I know they speak of, you know, wash your hands and so on, but if you do this every time naturally in your day-to-day life, you don't need to be told that, to be fair. Who the hell doesn't even wash their hands normally? Anyway, flowers bloom about the forest floor, and the sound of birdsong drifts through the air. All things considered, it's quite pleasant. The one thing I have a problem with is putting some lotion onto my hands because they go dry really fast, and I always forget about doing so. Surprisingly, I always remember about doing so during the recording. Whatever. Why then do I feel so anxious? Maybe it's because during previous times Felicia and I went to woods, we were set upon by monsters. Felicia didn't seem too upset about being attacked by a slime, but I was. It made quite the impression. I can still remember the sensation of that sticky slime upon my bare skin. Oh, it happened to you too. Where's the CG? What if we run to more slimes? Yeah, I mean, to be honest, slimes are probably the least of your concerns. I mean, to be fair, of all the monsters, slimes are probably least dangerous? Something like this. Probably. Could be worse, could be goblins. I can't help but wonder why there are more monsters lurking in the woods. Has somebody been gathering an army? My mother told me stories about Gunhild, back when she ruled over Lemuria. Her beasts, horned drakes, mostly patrol the forest, striking fear in the hearts of the general public. These hulking, fire-breathing monsters refused to listen to anybody other than Gunhild. They were her luckies. Could the sudden increase of monsters be down to her? But no, that isn't possible! My mother killed her! Right? I don't know if she killed all of Gunhild's followers though. Maybe a few of her supporters remain, waiting for a chance to get the revenge. Are they using dark magic as Gunhild did, to flood the woods with strong beasts? Perhaps it's some sort of warning. I can feel trouble brewing. Alex said several adventurers had been hurt while trying to defeat these monsters. They must be tough. I don't know if they're as tough as Gunhild's drakes, but I sure don't want to run into any of these beasts. I feel these tense. Every rustle makes me jump. I walk with slow, anxious steps, my eyes darting hither and thither. Time passes, but I don't see any monsters. Soon the trees thin out, and Felicia and I step into a sort of glade. Deep in the heart of the woods, surrounded by trees, is a cave. Woo! Wolf girl. Yes, best girl. Right now, I can tell. And the eyes. Ooh. Like blue and a bit of pink. Freaking wonderful. And standing watch. For sitting watch might be more appropriate. By the cave, resting against an outcrop of tan rocks, is what appears to be a young girl. This girl bears more than a few similarities to Tart. No. Like the devious witch cat, this girl has soft pointed ears and a fluffy tail. To be honest, wolf girls have fluffy tails, cat girls not really. Also, wolf girl's tail is closer to fox girl's tail, which makes wolf girls, as I said before, better than cat girls already. Anyway. But her ears are longer, her tail bushier. Oh yeah, that's also the thing. Yeah. This girl shares her beastly attributes not with a cat, but with a wolf. This must be one of the wolf girls that Alex mentioned. I guess she's guarding the entrance of this cave, where the famed Luna Flora grows. Unless it's plural actually, so grow. Though the girl has the ears and tail of a wolf, she doesn't look all that dangerous. I can see the faint suggestion of a fang when she purses her lips. Yes! But her mouth is small and delicate, her eyes large and blue. With a bit of pink. Her hair soft and silky. Also, I absolutely love that, you know, like, not really black, but grayish hair, and addition of white at the ends. Freaking awesome. Her hands are encased in felt paws, with cute pink undersides, and her clothes look more like rags than genuine garments. Her shirt is lined with fur, as is the skirt which warps around her hips, split it back to allow her tail to yeah. Her tail room to move, yeah. I've never seen a wolf girl before, but she looks rather domesticated. She's not that much different from an ordinary human. That's what it is about wolf girls and cat girls and so on. They are not that different from humans. Those are not... Those are not furries, so they are okay. I'm sorry. I mean, like what you like, I'm not a fan. In fact, if I had to describe her in words, I'd probably go with it. Cute! Felicia stares at the girl with large sparkly eyes, her hands clasped together at her front. Oh,
you're so precious! You're so very lovely! I could sing your praises from the tops of the tallest mountains! What do you think, Estelle? Isn't she lovely?
Well, I'm jealous, like, Felicia likes her so much. I guess the Wolfgirl is pretty cute. I think Tart was even cuter. No! She was not! Pretty cute.
I guess she's pretty cute. I know, right? Who knew such a beautiful flowers could bloom among these woods? You're lovelier than even than a blushing rose. Flowers!
The Wolfgirl turns her head, her blue eyes narrow, and she pulls back her lips in an unmistakable snarl.
Are you here for the Luna Flora? Yeah, indeed. How'd you know? It was obvious. These flowers are famous. Strangers come to the forest, to this cave, to pick them. The flowers belong to us, but they do not care. We tell them to leave. They do not listen. They take and take and take, so we have nothing.
Darn adorable, yeah. The Wolfgirl gets to her feet. She's tiny, with a willow body and large big eyes. But there's something unmistakable fierce about her glare. Does she mean to hurt us?
You should not be here. You leave now. I will leave soon enough. As a princess, I have no desire to cause an incident of Lemuria distress. But be they humans or fairies or wolf girls, we want only a few flowers so we can heal the injuries of our fellow adventurers. Then we shall be on our way. No flowers. We give a little, but you take so much more. You humans never learn. You are greedy and selfish and weak.
And that's true. Wow. Now that I think about it, if you think about it, it's really showing right now how some humans are selfish. Like, have you read about this freaking dude that bought like, I might be mistaken here, but 17,000 hand lotions, something like this, and wanted to sell them. But luckily enough, he was caught on that red-handed, and he will be in court. Good. And also, all of that was donated. You know, all that stuff was taken from him, of course, and was donated to... I don't remember what. But I honestly am glad that happened. I'm honestly glad that happened. Anyway.
Some humans may be weak, yes, but that does not true hold for the whole population.
True.
There are many good humans, and they far outnumber the evil ones.
I'm not sure if that one is true.
As for myself, I'm not a human at all. I'm an elf and I hail from Greece. You can see my ears, can you not?
Felicia gestured towards her pointed elven ears, but the Wolfgirl remains unimpressed. Her tail bristles and she snarls.
Human or elf? Human or elf or even a cat girl. It makes no difference, you're all the same. You come here, steal our things.
What did Tart steal from you?
You take our food, you hunt the fish in our rivers, then we want our healing plants that we use to care for our own. Without these flowers we cannot heal our own injuries. We get hurt, we get sick, we suffer. You do not deserve these flowers. You cannot be trusted. Leave, now! Please, young maiden, don't be so harsh. Will you look her? I'll set down my sword, look.
Felicia takes her sword from its scabbard, where it hangs on grip, and sets it up upon the rocky ground. The old girl hustles when she sees the drone's deal, for she relaxes somewhat to see Felicia relinquish hold of it.
There! Now we have no means of harming you. My partner doesn't even have a sword, you see. We know how to fight or damage the forest, and we certainly won't take all your flowers. We only need a handful, so we might help those in need. Would you please aid us? We are entirely at your mercy. You are a lovely, fair-faced girl.
Woman!
But you're so cute and small.
Not that small! I've seen 20 summers and winters, not a child anymore.
So are 20. Then you're just a few years younger than I am.
I'm younger, but I'm stronger. If you try anything, I'll knock your head off.
Oh, you're so territorial. That really is cute.
Felicia, please take her seriously. She said she doesn't want to let us into the cave. Maybe we should respect that.
Your friend is wise. She speaks the truth. Respect my people. Respect our customs. Do not come closer. But we can't turn back. We need to complete this quest. This is for the greater good. Please listen.
Felicia steps forward. She holds up her hands, perhaps in a gesture of peace. But this, as it transpires, is the wrong thing to do. A sudden gust of wind runs through the forest. It disturbs the leaves upon the trees and the grass at my feet. It makes my body flutter and I shiver. The wind disrupts Felicia's hair too. Her pink silk locks dance about her face. And when it does, the wolf girl gasps. She inhales deeply, her nostrils dilating, the tip of her cute button nose quivers and her eyes narrow. Lowering at the giant eye, she cries out.
You smell like a cat! I beg your pardon? No, beg, I know what I smell. I smell cat! You must be in league with her! She's a wicked criminal, she hit me, she said she was my friend! She lied! She sobered me, she robbed me, made me...
It's tart.
She robbed me, made me into a joke, she hurt me, and you smell just like her! You must be working together, you are trying to trick me again! We're not trying to trick you! Of that you have my assurance. As princess would never employ such underhanded tactics. I know not what you're speaking of, but if you could only calm down then.
Oh, lad!
We can't talk. No negotiations. I can trust you, either of you. Get out for us now, and don't come back. I don't want to see you again. Not now. Not ever.
This wolf girl might be sort of stature, but her thighs bulge with latent muscle. When it comes to hand-to-hand combat, I doubt Felicia and I will be able to best her. If Felicia used her sword, she would most likely win. But at what cost? Killing slime's one thing, but I don't think Felicia could hurt a girl like this, who looks so very human. I don't think she would want to either.
How do you not pick on the fact? It's her. It's for sure her. Come on. How many cat girls have you run into? One!
Probably.
And she smelled her.
I bet. Come on. It's simple logic. That would be far too cruel. I guess we have no choice.
Let's go, Felicia. She told us numerous times that she doesn't want us here. We should listen.
No, Estelle used to be saying.
What's the name actually? Tart? Yeah, you listen. Go now, leave me. I'd rather not live without the Flora, but I don't wish to cause you pain, so I'll go gracefully. Please forgive for my intrusion. No, forgive. I don't like you. Just leave.
Alright, we're leaving, I'm sorry. Felicia retrieves her sword on the ground. She sheathes it once more, her movements reluctant. She glances over her shoulder, ruefully taking the cave where they will not run well. And then she sighs.
We shall be on our way. I can see that we are no longer welcome here. Oh, that was quite the curious encounter.
Felicia and I walk back through the forest, a little despondent after our failure to win over the wolf girl. It truly is a nice day. The grass is verdant and the birds are still singing, but the sunlight feels oddly cheerless. How is she not getting rid of those marks from sunbathing?
I hope I could talk that wolf girl out, but her mood took such a sudden turn. She said that we smelled.
I pinch a few locks of my own hair between my fingers and bring them to my nose. Then I hear. I'm trying to detect a whiff, the disagreeable aroma that put the wolf girl socks up, but I can't find anything out of the ordinary. Maybe my human nose isn't sensitive enough. I mean, that's for sure. Or maybe I smell so badly I've gotten used to the stench.
Did you even listen to her?
Self-conscious now, I look back at Felicia.
You don't think that I smell, do you? Well, let me see here.
Felicia buries her head in my hair. I jump abashed and inhales deeply. A few seconds pass. She doesn't gag, wince, or stagger back. Instead, she smiles.
If you do smell to anything, you indeed Estelle. It is fields and meadows and freshly running water. You are not at all disagreeable to the nose.
You mean that?
But of course, lying to you would serve no purpose. I mean every single thing I say. And what about me?
Felicia gestures to herself.
Is there anything unpleasant about my odor? Let me check.
Now it's my turn to lean in close to Felicia. I pinch a few strands of her pink hair between my fingers, trembling how very smooth and silky it is, and bring it to my nose, and... This is pretty weird as far as bonding rituals go. I never thought when I set off from the guild this morning I'd pass the time smelling Felicia's hair. But I guess there's worse things I could be doing to occupy the hours. Strange for this is, Felicia does smell pretty good. Her aroma is subtle, flowery one, and reminds me of primroses, yes. She's fragrant, refreshing, like a summer's day.
So, what is your verdict? Was there anything about my scent which was not to your liking?
Oh no, it was the exact opposite. You smell nice, better than nice.
Well, I'm glad it's a relief. I'm glad I am not so overly offensive to the house, for that makes the wolf girl's reaction all the more curious.
What do you not get? Oh my god, the sense of smell is so much better, okay? Kind of.
I suppose she must have sensitive nostrils. Perhaps she can detect aromas that we cannot. Still, the same smell of cat of all things.
Come on, Watson. You can deduct this.
We might have slept in a barn of our days prior, but there were no cats there, only horses.
Think, princess!
We also bath every single day, Dane. The aroma of horses, pungent though it may be, should have worn off by now. This is most mysterious.
Think!
It would be remiss of us to return to the guild without the flora. Alex did charge us with the task, and I would have to disappoint her. I'm speaking, we're not supposed to be taking quests at the guild at all. We don't have the sufficient paperwork. Alex was kind enough to bend the rules for our sakes, so we must do everything in our power to aid her. By my name, Felicia Maribello the Urgent, I cannot allow myself to fail the quest.
Yeah, but think! Still, think! Come on. You can manage to deduct this. I feel the same way you do. I don't want to fail this quest either. For I care less about my honor, of which I have very little. Same. And more about the cruel things the other adventurers will say if they hear we failed. The adventurers who frequent the guild dislike us more than enough as this. I don't want to give them further ammunition in their cause to discredit us. But what can we do? The Luna Flora are inside the cave, and the Wulgar is guarding them. She'll never let us inside. Let's not steal, please.
Yeah, indeed, it is quite a conundrum. I suppose we could try to distract her. I could threaten her and lure her away from the post, allowing you to pilfer the flowers. But that would be dishonorable. I don't want to hoodwink the Wulgar in such a cold, callous manner.
We can also try going deeper into the forest maybe, and maybe it grows somewhere over there as well.
As a princess, I should be above such a petty tactics.
I suppose hurting her is off the table too.
Quiet! Feisty though she may be, that girl has done nothing wrong. She's only protecting her own territory, which is well within her rights.
Then what can we do?
We can try to negotiate. For my previous attempts, I'll admit, did not go over particularly well. I need to think of a suitable strategy. Let's start here a while and weigh up our remaining options.
Felicia takes seat on a nearby tree stump, one leg folded gracefully with the other. I soon follow suit. The pair of us sit there for a while, utterly engrossed in our thoughts. All the while the breeze stirs the leaves around us, and the sunlight beats down gently upon the napes of our necks. I lean back, sighing, my fingers curling about the base of the tree stump. If only there was a way we could make the Wulgar see reason. Why doesn't she realize that we're not enemies? We don't want to hurt her. We only want to pick a few flowers. Why is the Wulgar so suspicious anyway? Was she tricked before like I was? She seemed prepared to listen to Felicia, but her attitude shifted as the wind did. I think it was the scent of a cat she discovered, more than her desire to pick a few Luna Flora, which pushed her beyond the edge of reason. Continue thinking, you are on it! You're on fire right now! Why does the scent of a cat bother her so much? Could it be? I think I began to fit the pieces together in my head. But I am cut off before I can make any sort of proclamation. All of a sudden, from the depths of the woods, a faint sound swells. It's a scream or maybe a howl. It's hard to place, but the noise sounds distinctly human. In fact, I think that cry might belong to... Might belong to... Let's find out in the next episode. No, seriously. I had to do this, because I don't have much time, unfortunately. I still need to render this. No, that's not true. I just want to end the episode over here. I will still have to render this, but I want to have time to record another video for tomorrow, just in case. For now, hope you enjoyed. Hope you will tune up tomorrow as well. See ya.